Okay. Everything went off without a hitch. Thank God. Everything is going well. Which is... Hi, Sammy. Everything has gone well. Which I'm really happy about. I even had time to make myself some food. Which I'm really happy about because I was like really hungry. Because I'd be taking naps now. And I'm just like, eh. I do have it is a good meal. It's basically chicken nuggets. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm Villiana, your one and only villainess. I'll be playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch. But if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad, like, I'm really glad there's, like, no more snow on the ground. Not that I don't mind snow, but I'm just like, it just gets in the way. It's just so inconvenient. But since it's been warming up, I'm just like, cool. Cool, cool. I could freely walk in my flip-flops again. Because if anything, I will definitely, if I could, I would wear flip-flops all year. Until it starts snowing. Yeah, that's the only time I put on actual shoes. Other than that, I wear flip-flops like basically all year. I did not realize how hungry I was. Oh my god. Like, I knew I was hungry, but then I'm just like, oh no. I think I could probably see. Okay. Well, I really didn't realize how... I really didn't know how hungry I was. Oh my god. No, I'm probably gonna look into having like background music on this screen. I just haven't found any free ones that I. Well, well, actually, no. Hold on. I think the person that does my that does my the one, actually the Valentine's Day one and the one that I switched over to. I think they actually have a. Yeah, they do have a lot of free. But hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Villiana, your one and only villainess. Yeah, I'll look into that. Because that person actually has like a lot of interesting music that I actually really liked. So, yeah, yes, I'll probably look into that. Man. I don't know how long, but, well. I don't think Olympia's. Maybe up to chapter 2 that I've been doing usually. Yeah. Gonna play Olympia Soiree up to chapter 1. And then, because then. I love Ultimate games so much. But at the same time, the common route. Oh my god, it's so long. You have no idea. There's one game. Oh my god. Code Realize. Now that's a long common route. Oh my god, just thinking about it, just like, oh, I love that game so much. But if you have not played it, like your initial first your first playthrough, you're just confused. And there's my dog. Yeah, but it's, oh my god, I don't even know how long it is. I forget how long it is. It'll take forever. Not gonna lie. I love Ultimate games so much. They're hilarious. And I'm gonna play Cupid Parasite. That, oh my god, that game is so funny. Oh my god, that game is so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm gonna play Cupid Parasite. Do I even have this game downloaded? Hold on. I think I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on one second. Oh my god. I don't want it to happen like last time. I gotta download it! Damn it! Okay, well, good thing I found that. Well, good thing I checked. At least I checked. Okay, it is currently downloading. It's gonna. Yeah, my game wasn't downloaded on my Switch. So then I'm just like, oh. I'm re-downloading it now. You know what? Since I'm I'm here, since I'm waiting, since I am waiting. Hello, I'm Viliana, your one and only villainess. I'll be playing Olympia Soiree after it downloads, because I forgot to re-download it on my Switch. I'm playing on Twitch, but if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. I don't even know, but it's enough to be on my Switch. But it's gonna take a bit because it's a lot. Okay. Boost. Okay, where are you? There you are. You can stream by Switch as long as you have it connected. I use I lost my train of thought. My bad. I deadass lost that train. That train has left the station. I use the capture card is needed. Yes, it is. Capture card is needed as long as you have that. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. The train has returned. Okay, I use the Elgato 4K capture software. I'm pretty sure you could probably... Then that, I'm not sure how you can. I mean, yeah, I'm really not sure. Unless it has like an HDMI port. Thank you for the follow, Chloe. But yeah, unless that's an HDMI port, I'm not really sure what else. You don't ask me for any like tech support. I don't jack shit. I'm just here. I have nothing about tech support. Yeah, tech support. Then hold on, let me find good music, because I really do like this. This person really does. I really do like this person's music. They made it really. Yeah, this person has made a lot of good music. Music that I've liked, so. That is too many of them. Let's see. Is this one also? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Well, it's a lot of techno. Hold on. Like a lot of EDM music. A lot of EDM music. I think Okay, I like this one. I would like to join the star event, but then I'm just like, I don't really get many stars, so. Okay. How'd I do it last time? Let's see. How did I do it last time? I think I got to add it. Hold on. I think no. That's not how you do it. Media source? Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's fine with me. Oh, that's loud. This is cute. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, jump scare music. I just want to sit here in silence, so. And I really do like this artist. So it works out for me. Is it too loud? Too loud, too low, too low? Should I put it up a bit more? Or is it alright? Well, it's mainly on my stream. But hello, welcome in. I'm Villiana, your one and only villainess. Yeah, I do usually I did have a background music on well, when I'm not streaming. I usually stream on Irium when I'm streaming on I'm usually streaming my games because it's easier for me. Okay. Actually, let me make sure I have like everything here. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. There we are. There we are. It's the same person. I need to fix that. My parents wanted to name me Odysseus because one, I too broke through the Trojan wall. Synopsis. No. No. Oh no. That's wild. Updated everything. Okay, cool. Hello, welcome in. I'm Liliana, your one and only villainess. Also, Imp, hi, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Okay, I think everything is good. Yes. Everything is good, fine, and dandy. Synopsis, that was so funny. Thank you for that. Everything is, okay, it is loaded. I didn't even put, oh my god, everything was going fine until I had to, pardon. I get that. Get out! Okay, thank you. My freaking Switch controller never wants to comply with me. Okay. Yes. Switch over to gaming. Yeah, I get that. That's good to know. It's good to know. Glad you're doing all right. Okay. Ultimate always has some banger music. It is vibing music. Hello, welcome in. I'm Liliana, your one and only villainess. hello, hello. I'm Deliana, your one and only villainess. I am playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you do not have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. I'm just glad I finally got my. I'm just finally glad I. So before, I could not stream any of. Thank you for the star. I could not stream my Switch games, at least not for long, till it would totally like crap out on me. But it was because of the capture card. So we're just gonna start from the beginning and get all the way up to like the end of chapter 1, starting at the chapter 2. Because let me tell you, this freaking, they're just so long. No, I take too long. Okay. Okay, starting from the beginning. What's so funny about this is she is literally the embodiment of the shade white. I wish I was making this up. So it's honestly so funny that she's like the embodiment of white. Mother. I opened my eyes and my room slowly came into view. Was I dreaming? Obviously. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Billiana, your one and only villainess. Good morning, Daifuku. He's so cute! Did I worry you? You're so sweet. No, it wasn't a bad dream at all. Yes, villainous. He is cuteness. Sun goddess, Lady Amaterasu. Thank you for this blessing, sunlight. Thank you for the star. As a descendant of the Tenyo Island White, I pledge my eternal devotion to you. haven't told you where I was born, have I, Daifuku? Pointing to a small island offshore. She said island, it's Tenyo Island. Lived there until I was 5 years old. But those days were long gone. It's completely different from Tengu Island. There's no power, no running water, no carriages. But the sea is full of beautiful fish, and there were always plenty of delicious fruits for us to pick. Also lovely crystal clear springs. I could not have been any happier living there. The dream I had was about that island, a dream of my mother who passed away. Did you know that today is my birthday? I think Lady Amaterasu gave me such a wonderful dream as a gift.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、母さんのように幸せになると。あなたの魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
Prickly heat rose to my cheeks. Daifuku, I heard that women on this island for their soulmates when they turn 18. I think it's possible that I could find my future husband here too.
Kiki.
I wonder if you really understand me. You keep squeaking at everything I say to you. Well, obviously, the character in the game's birthday. Well, obviously, Daifuku understands you.
Kiki. Kiki.
Wonder if the people on this island will truly accept me and love me for who I am. What color will I blend with? My eyes wandered over the assortment of colors reflected by the morning sunlight. The caste system of Tengu Island defined everything by color, even where a person lives. Literally separating colors. I'm not really... That's the messed up about this game. The colors. Literally colors. It's the damn color wheel up in here. The red district over there. Blue tiles over there must be the blue district. And
オランピア様、朝食をお持ちいたしました。断りなくお部屋に入ってしまいまして、何度扉を叩いてもお返事がなかったものですから。
Sorry, I didn't hear you knocking.
さあ、冷めないうちに。今日は本当に良いお天気ですね。海がキラキラと光って。
It would start almost dropping the plates in her hand. Which I found it very surprising coming from me.
失礼いたしました。でも、外に出るのは良いことですわ。ぜひ。
Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm Villiana, your one and only villainess.
でも、お一人で大丈夫ですか？私がお供いたしましょうか。
I'm playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you do not have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. It'll just be a short walk around the manor. I'll be fine.
嬉しいです。舞台の時以外はずっとお部屋に閉じこもりきりなんですもの。きっと今日は何か良きことがありますわ。あんなにも眩しく太陽が輝いているのですから。
You have a small nod in response. Woman with her light brown hair tied back in a simple knot only come to serve me a short while ago. I know she means well, but I just don't know how to act around her. Probably move to the side. Yeah.
そうそう。外出されるのでしたら、必ず
Hello, hello.
敷
I'm
物をつけてい
Viliani,
ってく
one
だ
and
さ
only
いね。
villainess.
それとも忘れないうちにお召し物に結んでしまいましょうか。
Yes, thank you. Color identified one's class on the Tengu Island. To warn at all times while in public.
でも少しもったいない気がしますわね。せっかくの白なのに王の敷物なんて。
One of the cave Doma of the yellow, after all.
そうですね。
The reason my ribbon is this color is because I can't escape from here. Ever since that day. Stop, I'm going back to my island. Leave me alone. Everyone is still there waiting for me. I know they are. Same age as my mother when she met my father. Hope something changes today. As I prepared to leave the manor, the gatekeeper came running towards me.
オランピア様、どうかなさいましたか？
I was thinking of taking a short walk. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm Viliani, your one and only villainess, and I'm playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. Stared at me in surprise. It's fine, I'm not going to escape.
いえ、そのようなことは考えておりませんでしたが。
So he doesn't know that I tried to escape before.
友はつけずともよろしいのですが。
The repetitive nature of our conversation accurately illustrated my life here. Olympia of the White was always confined to the state of Doma of the Yellow.
お気をつけて、いってらっしゃいませ。
Yellow District. Doma was the leader of the Yellow, so his manor was located in the middle of this district. First time I'm actually walking around here by myself. Never had a reason to do so before. Carriage brought me to the wharf near the stage, or on occasion to the beach. Also, no one could lay their hands upon me. Lay their eyes upon me. Central District. The gate looked so magnificent from here. Could always tell it was large even from afar. The shrine gate stretched so far overhead that it seemed to be reaching for the sun.
これはオランピア様。
The construction site supervisor came running toward me, then bowed his head to the ground. Please stand, I'm not here to reprimand you. I always felt uncomfortable when people bowed to me like this. All because of my standing. I was only looking to see if the gate was close to being finished. Man stood up and dried his brow with his handkerchief, looking up at the shimmering gate.
そうですね。もうほとんど形にはなっておりまして。
Been under construction for some time, hasn't it?
はい、そう聞いております。天の御柱、遠い遠い昔、我らが偉大なるヒルコ様が島に大きな鳥居を作れと仰せられた。島に生きた者たちの魂で。
Nobody finds this weird at all. Crystals, known as sho, They're made of human souls. Souls of people who passed away on Tengu Island were transformed into these crystals.
まれびとヒルコ様はことよから船でたどり着かれたという神にも等しいお方。一日でも早く完成させてお喜びいただきたいものです。この島を、そして我々の祖を創造された偉大なるヒルコ様に。
The outsider, Lord Hiruko. Other outsiders here as well. Sundial Plaza. This is Sundial Plaza, isn't it? Tried to stay inconspicuous as I walked around the place. Well, those passion flowers, white and purple flowers grew all around me. Seen them in books before, but never in bloom like this. They look a little like Iroha flowers. As I gaze in wonder at the flowers.
おい、あそこにいるのはもしかしてオランピア様じゃないか。
ま、屋敷から出るなんて一体どうしたことかしら。
Damn, can a girl go on a walk? Literally, like shit, she cannot go on a walk at all? Apparently not.
ご挨拶した方がいい？
やめておけ。俺たちのようなものとは口など聞いてくださらない。
Square up. Square up, my guy.
舞台の行き帰りでも一言も喋らないらしいからな。
Why does it matter? Some of these people make me so mad. She doesn't speak on stage. Okay, yeah, well, when she's dancing, that ever occurred to you? Probably not. No one spoke to me or dared make eye contact because I was Olympia. Just a doll to them. No one knows my real name. My true name was. But I never told anyone. You share with those precious to me.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Lady.
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。だとしたら本物の白だぞ。捕まえた方がいいのか。
But that day made me tremble with fear. Should already be used to this by now. It happens to me today. It's my birthday after all.
しかし舞台の下で見ても本当に真っ白だな。髪も肌も瞳もあのように。同じ人間とは思えないよな。初めてあの方を見たときは腰を抜かすかと思った。
Y'all just speaking you know, you have the right to just not speak, you know that? Or at least if you're speaking, you could at least have the common courtesy to be away from me.
実は俺もなんだ。真っ白なんて何かの化け物みたいだよな。もちろん今はとても感謝しているが。
白。見ていると怖くなってくるわ。あんな色で本当に生きておられるの？
Square up, lady.
どうだろうな。それこそ本当に作り物の人形かもしれぬ。だからあのように決して笑わぬのだ。
That is giving that same energy that you look prettier when you smile. I'm like, sir, disrespectfully walk in front of a carriage. Disrespectfully. At full speed. Husband.
驚いたな。人形殿が自ら屋敷から出てきたとは。もっともあの様子では 早々に逃げ帰ったか。オランピアか。悪趣味でつまらない名だ。今日はあなたの誕生日ですね。そろそろ天の岩戸から出ていただきます。
I'm back, Daifuku. Went outside thinking something wonderful would happen on my 18th birthday, but nothing did. So easy to smile with you, Daifuku. Myself for so long that I've forgotten how to interact with others. I mean, how those people be talking, yeah, I would too. Taking the people of Tengu Island, I don't think they want to look at me anyway. And again, maybe I was expecting too much for my birthday. To think I had a glimmer of hope that I'd find my husband the moment I turned 18. Guess I've been made naive by my mother's dreams. We'll see time, Daifuku. I wonder what. It was him. No shit.
何事もなかったようだな。今しがた空に強潮が見えた気がしたのだ。
Huh? I rushed out onto the balcony and looked up at the sky. Things seems to be all right.
見間違いではない。確かに太陽が陰り揺らいだ。
The sun.
ちょうど今夜は舞台だ。念のためショーの量を増やしておこう。お前もいつにも増して身を清め、心を研ぎ澄ませ。アマテラスとヒルコのために祈りなさい。
I understand. His man was Doma, leader of the Yellow. And this was his manner. Although it was of the white, the reason I was here was...
そういえば、今日は外に出たそうだな。
Well, yeah. Did you think I was going to run away?
どこへも逃げられぬということは、お前が一番よくわかっているだろう。
Oh, Lady Amaterasu. My 18th birthday was no different from any other day. Ah! Suddenly a roar thundered across the ocean.
なんだこれは。
Never heard anything so loud before. I lived near the sea all my life. This was the first time I ever heard anything like this, as though the earth and the sea were about to split apart. Could this be another omen? In order to keep my balance, I reached out to the railing in an effort to steady myself. And then somebody decided to flick off the sun. Just turn that switch off. Leaned over the balcony to see what was happening to the island. Toma, the sun! The sky and the ocean turned black. The sun's brilliance had vanished and the world was shrouded in complete darkness. I'm like, I don't think complete darkness. They have light. So, like, the sun is gone. He looked sharply at the sky, then quickly turned to me.
オランピア、女神アマテラスを祭り守る天女島の末裔。急ぎ身支度を。そして必ずや闇を払い。
Yes, I will, because nobody else can fucking do it. There were preparations to be made prior to my going on stage. No matter how urgent the situation, I was to cleanse myself at all costs. My prayers to Lady Amaterasu would not be heard if I was unclean. Nah. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Viliana, your one and only villainess. I think I recognize you. I'm pretty sure you've come into my streams before. much as I don't, much as I disagree with this, with somebody else's beliefs. But then I guess I could see kind of why. And when dancing on the stage, I needed to wear an iroha flower. The flower acted as a conduit between me and Lady Amaterasu. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Viliana, your one and only villainess, and oh my god. I'm playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. I am a variety streamer. Can only be found on Tenyo Island. Show on the island were used for two reasons. Crystals made from the souls of those who lived on the surface were offered to Lord Hiruko through the Amano Mihashira. And the crystals made from those who lived underground were offered to Lady Amaterasu. Thank you for the glow stick. Thank you. They became sustenance for the sun to shine. She is so pretty. Thank you for the star. Sole survivor from Tenyo Island and servant of the sun. Only the darkness was my mission. My destiny was to bring light to this world. Lady Amaterasu, can you hear me? Please shine your divine light upon us. Let the brilliance of the sun bless this world and its people. Mystery and future. Long, action, shame. Conviction, salvation. Life and death. Oh, I didn't realize that before. The doll and the iron mask. Thank goodness the sun is back. She's a glorified... She's a glorified technician. Hello, welcome in. I'm Liliana, your one and only villainess. I'm playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube, and I am a variety streamer. She's a glorified technician. She just flicked on the sun. Oh my god, that's so funny. The leaves were green again and swayed gently in the breeze. light melted away the darkness, revealing the shimmering blue of the sea. Thank you, thank you. I love her too. Water shone with the brilliance of the sky, and I felt the load lifted from my shoulders. I was proud to have been able to drive back the darkness.
オランピア様、お見事でございました。ドーマ様もお喜びになりましょう。
Well, he better be pleased to frickin' turn that bitch on. Nobody else is gonna do it. Below the stage, a rower from the boat I arrived on spoke to me.
突然のことに私も不安でたまりませんでしたが、これで皆も安心します。
The stage was built on the ocean, and I was the only one allowed to step upon it. That was why I needed a boat to ferry me there and back.
太陽があんなことになったせいでしょうか。今日はいつもより港に人が多く集まっております。もう馬車も来ておりますので、彼らに構わず抜けてください。
Yeah.
オランピア様、ありがとうございます。
闇は追い払われました。あなた様のおかげです。オランピア様、どうかこれからも太陽を輝かせてください。
オランピア様、こちらを向いてください。どうか一目だけでも。
As if there's an invisible wall between us.
さあ、お急ぎください。屋敷でドーマ様がお待ちです。
This was my life. All I did was move between the manor and the stage. I was Olympia, so I never spoke with or looked at anyone. I was simply a doll. Things changed not even on my birthday.
でも本当に不思議よね。オランピア様が舞うと闇が遠ざかるなんて。
いきなり太陽が消えたものだから不安になって久しぶりに行幸をいただきに来たのだ。一段と美しくなられたのではないか。髪も肌もすべてが純白にきらめくようだ。
だがあの島の女だ。白の女しかいない天女島か。でももうオランピア様以外死んだんだろ。
Heart wrenched at the passing remark. The effect of
い
it.
きなり闇になるなんて。また何か悪いことが起きなきゃいいが。
You have the gall, the gumption, the audacity to say that, and then you are here in this particular area to watch me bring back, flick it on the damn light switch for the sun. Pick a struggle. Either you like me or you don't. Pick a struggle. God. Execute your right to remain silent, please.
確かにあの時を思い出すな。
Didn't smile or speak or have any emotion. I to myself over and over as I prepared to climb to the carriage. When
オ
suddenly,
ランピア様、太陽は一体どうなってしまうのですか。
I'm fighting with the game. How the hell am I supposed to know what happened to the sun? Somebody just flicked it off. Just a glorified electrician.
どうか次の舞台では僕を使ってください。
おい、オランピア様に触れるな。
うるさい、どけ。僕はオランピア様と話をしたいんだ。うわっ、太陽が消えたということは黄泉の奴らの魂では足らないのでしょ。
Bro, I don't even know.
ぜひ僕を、あなたと太陽のために喜んでこの魂を捧げます。
Never said anything like that, like this to me before. I'm a little scared. The way I looked. I can't look flustered or things could take a turn for the worse. That is not my decision to make. Now move aside. I still have my fears and continued on my way.
オランピア様、行かないでください。
Clung to my arm with such brute force that my voice escaped me involuntarily.
お前、オランピア様に何を。
邪魔をするな。
No idea who this man was. His face was contorted in anguish, and his shoulders shook terribly.
オランピア様、僕を見てください。あなたを愛するこの僕を。もうこんな場所で生きていたくないんです。でもこの島からは絶対に逃げ出せない。だからあなたのために死なせてください。
He needs a therapist. Looked around for someone to help me, but the people only watched us from a distance. Shouldn't be surprised. Even with everyone around us, not a single person made any attempt to help me. It was because I was of the white.
オランピア様、どうか僕を見てください。
He needs a therapist. Kill this man. Seething heat rose from deep inside me. He's trying to take me. No, I don't. I don't want to. Where are the guards?
お
Please,
願い
anyone.
です。僕はあなたのために。
離れろ。彼女に指一本触れるな。
Husband. Husband. Oop.
おい、あれは断りの赤座殿だ。なんだっていきなりここへ。まさかオランピア様を連行するつもりじゃないよな。
He's obviously trying to help her. Unlike what everybody else was doing. Took me away, but I didn't do anything.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
That lady specifically, I hope she
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。
she breaks a hip.
だとしたら本物のハクだぞ。捕まえた方がいいのか。
Kotowari. They're the keepers of the island's records, aren't they? Why is someone from the Kotowari here? Is he really going to take me away? Sorrow around me was too powerful to escape. Then again, even if I could escape, there was no place for me to call home. Not anymore. That someone would come to save me.
聞け、天狗島の民たちよ。本日よりこの白のオランピアは我々断りの保護下に置かれることになった。
You're confused. I'm confused.
今後彼女に危害を加えた者は厳罰となる。おのおの留意するように。
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
赤座殿、オランピア様はどうなるのですか？保護とは何です？まさかもう舞台に立てないなどということは。
勘違いするな。そのような意味ではない。彼女はこの天狗島において存在が確認されているたった一人の白。故にその希少な色が失われぬよう万難を排して守らねばならない。もう一度繰り返す。本日この場より何人たりとも彼女の心身を脅かすような真似をしてはならない。破った者は相応の罰が下されるだろう。失礼。ご挨拶が遅れました、オランピア。私は断りで所長を務める赤座。重要なお話がありますので、これから本部までご同行願います。あなたの安全はお約束します。どうか馬車へ。舞台衣装のままお連れしてしまったので、そのままでは目立つかと思いまして。お好きなように。まずは突然の非礼をどうかお許しください、オランピア。改めて名乗りますが、私はこの断りで所長を務めております赤座と申します。 あなたに危害を加えるものでないことを誓います。非常に重要な要件ですので、馬車の中でご説明するのはかえって失礼だと判断しました。落ち着いてお話しできる場所へ速やかにお連れしたかったのです。オランピア、あなたは我々についてご存知ですか？基本的にはその通りです。ではその戸籍、住居、職業、医療記録などあらゆる情報に関わるこの島で最も大事なものが何か、あなたはお分かりですか？そうです。この島は四季により全てが定められる。居住区も職業も婚姻も。つまりこの島の情報を管理するということは色を管理することなのです。そうそう、言い忘れていました。誕生日。誕生日をお祝いされるのは嫌いですか？
I didn't realize my mic was off. The one time I expect people to fucking put the mic is off one, it doesn't happen. But when I have my mic on, people do it. The one time. Damn, good commentary lost. But then I could possibly, but then no, I could just repeat it. When she was just like, he looks like he's to be. What I said, like when she thought, I was like, he looks to be of the red. I'm like, yeah. It's just a guess at where he might be from. Odd, such an odd time to say happy birthday. How unusual. Not to mention the sun's disappearance came as a surprise.
ええ、大事に至らず何よりです。感謝いたします、オランピア。
I mean, who else is gonna turn that frickin' sun on? Nobody else.
そうですね。あなたの役目ですね。
I'm a glorified technician, an electrician.
しかし先ほどは危なかった。あのように住民から詰め寄られることはよくあるのですか？
Not at all.
確かに混乱する気持ちもわからなくはありません。 世界が突然闇に包まれてしまったのですから。私たちの頭上に輝くあの太陽は島の地下に広がる黄泉の者たちの魂によって燃えている。そしてそれをさらに眩しく輝かせるのがあなた、オランピア。あなたがあの舞台でひとたび舞えば闇は逃げていく。なんと不思議な女性でしょうか。
What is he planning? He didn't drag me. He just say happy birthday and praise me. He did mention he has no intention of harming me, but I'm not sure I can trust him. Ask you again, why did you bring me here?
失礼しました。
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Now I think about it, there's no way I can trust him without knowing his motives. Can't tell what he's thinking at all.
最初にも申し上げましたが、本日をもってあなたを聖人とみなし、法規にのっとり、我々断りの保護下に置きます。
What do you mean by that?
この天狗島には本来白は存在しません。白はこの島では生まれませんから。
So I have heard. She knows about me and Tenyo Island.
あなたは現在確認されているたった一人の白です。速やかに後輩相手を探し、その白の遺伝子を確実に残さねばなりません。とはいえ、見も知らぬ相手といきなりというのはさすがに非人道的です。今後1年の猶予を与えますので、後輩相手、夫となる者を探してください。
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Find a husband in a year? Is he serious? I mean, he doesn't look like he's joking, but... Steadied my nerves and took a deep breath. Why should I? What authority do you give these orders?
先ほども申し上げた通り、私たちは天狗島の色を管理しています。何としても白を守り、残さねばならない。
He's dead serious.
この天狗島では男性は20歳、女性は18歳になると婚姻が先ほども申し上げましたが、婚姻は色相に基づき、四季が近いものの中から相手を選ぶ仕組みです。
Similar color classes. I learned about it from my governess and teachers, but I feel uncomfortable hearing it said so bluntly now. It's as if all that matters is color and not the actual people themselves. What am I supposed to do? I'm the only one in my class remaining.
ですが、あなたはこの天狗島に住む男性たちの中から自由に選んでいただいて構いません。
Take it by surprise. Hubert if I didn't sound. I couldn't believe this conversation with a stranger on my birthday. Did you just say I can choose anyone?
自由。
Would any man of any color class?
基本的には。ですが、さすがに犯罪者や後輩能力のない男性は難しいですね。
Something so embarrassing without any change in expression. And that is your word.
命令というよりは要請に近いものです。
It doesn't change much. And if I refuse?
白が途絶えても問題ないとお考えですか。仮にですが、あなたが次の白を残さずに この世界からいなくなれば白は失われることになります。永久に。そのことを自覚していますか？
He didn't so much as twitch an eyebrow. It's like he was wearing a mask.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて母さんのように幸せになると。あなたの魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
Mother, was that why I dreamed of you? Today was my 18th birthday. I hope life-changing would happen, but I never expected this. From the beginning, I had no right to refuse. Protect the white, too. I have to protect my bloodline. It's the only white remaining. Needed to find my future husband and bear children for the sake of preserving my class. I mean, you don't technically have to, but at the same time, she's the last of her kind. That was the least I could do. Honor Tanya Island and the vow I made to my mother.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
But is there a man out there who will love me for who I am? Took a deep breath. Didn't want him to see how worried I was. I couldn't show him any signs of weakness. Needed to maintain the image of Olympia while in front of others. Let me ask you this. What will happen if I am unable to find a suitable partner?
その時は責任を取って私が相手を務めます。ですからご安心ください。
Take on the responsibility.
後輩および婚姻の相手です。別の故障では夫になりますね。
He didn't look phased at all. May as well have been reading the words off some document. How would you do that? Because you're the Kotowari's director.
私は仕事熱心でして。
Nearly raised my hand to slap him, but I somehow managed to restrain myself. Can't believe he said that. The anger I'd been suppressing was beginning to bubble over the surface. Couldn't keep acting like some doll anymore. I see, you must be quite proud to work for the Kotowari.
そう思っています。
Until that you only see me for my color class. Your sole interest is preserving the white. Faithful to your sworn duty. What a good boy. Felt the fury coursing through me. Somehow the rage felt good. There was still human emotion left inside me. Even if my color class is weird, even if I'm the only one left in this island, that doesn't mean I should be treated this way. I'm still human. As my glare sharpened, I could feel my eyes begin to well up with tears. I shut them quickly. He didn't deserve to see my tears.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて母さんのように幸せになると。
What are you doing, Bubby? I don't speak to anyone or look them in the eye. I lived every day like this since my arrival. Does that mean you can treat me like a thing? Because I'm just a doll, you think I have no soul. I'm a living, breathing human. A human with a heart. I can feel sad like anyone else. I can feel angry. I can feel love just like anyone else. There's one thing I know for sure. I will never take you as my husband. I'll find my true love on my own. Do I make myself clear? Are you finished? Because I am.
なんとまあ威勢のいい。舞台の上とは大違いじゃないか。
Well, yeah, she never said that it wasn't her.
やはり人形などではなかったな。
I feel so bad for her. Taifuku, I'm home.
Kiki.
My tears spilled out the moment I saw Taifuku. Do you know what happened, Daifuku? Today was supposed to be my special day, but I met a man who made it worse. It's because I'm of the white, he treated me like some kind of thing. What are you doing, bub? Really regret not stabbing him in the face. I shouldn't have held myself back. After I got changed, I wanted to talk to you about the sun. What happened today? Haven't things been stable lately? The sea was roaring like never before. Deteriorated. What about the sea? Really sure things were fine. I was scared when I reached the shore, even if the same thing. He interrupted me, his voice ringing with a cold finality. I knew what his stern glare meant. I understand. He's always like this. He never told me what I wanted to know. He only pushed me to do what he wanted. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'll assume you're congratulating me, but if you don't mind, I'd like to get to bed already. He told me to find a husband. Huh, he actually looked surprised. If they explained what happened. Knocking eyes irked me somewhat. So I have no performance tomorrow. I will go out and search for my future husband. The thing is, I know what fucking happens. I know what happens, and then just this man just talking to her like that. Slowly with that words. Couldn't blame him. The real person to blame was last of the white, the only survivor of the island that worshipped the sun. I'm an adult. I will do as I please. We have things to do. My husband. But better once I was able to relax. Suddenly think of the word husband was making me blush. My soulmate.
神様が霊玉を2つに分けて男と女を作った。だから誰にも対となる魂の半身がいるのよ。
My mother told me. After I came to this island, my governess told me the same thing as well. I told my could he really exist? Now I hope that with all my heart that he does. Luca squeezed himself through the doorway as he coming to check on me. Courageously jumped up onto the balcony railing. Good, let me continue where we left off this morning. I'm also playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch. And if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. Your island is inhabited only by females of the white. It's where Lady Amaterasu, goddess of the sun, sleeps. The women would wear iroha flowers in their hair and offer their prayers to dance. I was too young back then to learn how, but it was fun just dancing with them and being a part of the ritual in my own way. Kept thinking to myself that I'd dance just like them one day. Everyone was so kind and each day was filled with so much joy. My island lacked the conveniences of electricity and running water, so maybe the people here saw us as primitive. But our water was pristine and flowed freely throughout the island. We could have as much as we wanted. The beauty of the moonlight and the glittering stars gave us all the light we needed. And there's no one left. Did you need to leave? Only one of the white remaining. Everyone died. This time I could hear my heart cry out, since Naifuku was the only one around. Hello, my name is Viliana, your one and only villainess and variety streamer. I'm playing Olympia Soiree on my Twitch, but if you don't have a Twitch, I do have a YouTube. 13 years ago, the Red Calamity. No one did anything wrong, but they all died. And with no one left to offer their prayers to Lady Amaterasu, the sun slowly started to fade away. I was a lone survivor, and I was too young to offer my prayers on my own. Swindoma appeared. He was able to make the sun shine using his own powers. It was extraordinary. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm truly grateful for what he did. The sun is a bit unstable at times. Maybe because there isn't anyone but me to pray to it. And then he stood on that stage on my 16th birthday. I wore an iroha flower and offered my prayers to dispel the darkness. As for the last remaining white, yes, I'm the only one who survived. The only one left to worship the sun. Only one whose prayer the sun will listen to. I hate to say it, but he's right. Make my own decisions, not because he told me to. I'm going to be the doll I was before. Going out to look for my husband tomorrow. Going to find myself the best husband there is.
この世界のどこかにいるわ。大丈夫、きっと見つけ出せる。私とあの人の子だもの。
Mother told me this so many times before. Sure, I'll find my husband. And I can love just like anyone else. Think about it. What I said that Akaza person was really embarrassing. Never actually fallen in love before. Tefuku, you'll cheer me on, right? Doma said no one is foolish enough to love me, but there has to be at least one fool out there. That's right! As long as they're one, that's enough.
Kiki, Kiki.
I gently rubbed Daifuku's tiny head. Yeah, I can tell you're cheering for me. We didn't manage to find your owner, did we? You could. Please stay with me forever.
Kiki.
These are all places that I've... These are... Oh, hold on. Let me check if I... Hold on, what is there? Oh my god, is there even first chapters? Oh my god, oh my god. Let's see. Okay. One second. I don't think So I don't know when the first chapter begins or where. No, let's fuck it. Until we get to like a certain point, I'll know. I'll know. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't have like actual numbered chapters. So hello? Hi, Sammy. I was worried given everything that's happened, but it looks like things are back to normal again. Feels good to be under the warm sun. Could see Tenyu Island clearly from my balcony. Strange, I feel really refreshed today. Thought to myself as I looked out at the blue sea and skies. Maybe it's because I was so angry yesterday and cried so much. It's possible that I feel better because I spoke up for myself. I mean, yeah, speaking up for yourself after being fucking shit on most of your life.
今後1年の猶予を与えますので、後輩相手、夫となるものを探してください。
There's no way I can forgive him for what he said. I suppose I can thank him for providing me the opportunity to speak my mind. Looking out the beautiful sparkling sea, I yawned deeply. Feel good to go for a swim today. Maybe I'll sneak out later. Wait, now's not the time for that. I need to start looking for my future husband. Not till I find a man. Be sure is that I'm not going to find him just waiting around here. My daily prayer to Lady Amaterasu, and suddenly
まだそんな格好でいるのか。すぐに外出の支度をしなさい。これからイシャナ店でお前の審問を行うことになった。
feeling so much better this morning, but it's all gone downhill. I was at Ishananten in a room known as the Inquiry Room. This is where criminals stood trial before the three leaders of the highest standing on this island.
久しぶりね、オランピア。まずは誕生日のお祝いを申し上げるわ。成人おめでとう。
She is so pretty. Thank you very much.
これであなたも交配することができる。夫となるのはどのような方でしょう。
I love her design. It is really so pretty.
私からもお祝いを言わせておくれ。誕生日おめでとう。
Thank you very much. This man was Grandmaster Jigen of the Red. And this woman was Elder Sister Shura of the Blue. This was Doma of the Yellow. At the power of the Kotowari and the military in enforcing the law, all final decisions of Tengu Island were made by these three.
昨日のことは聞いたわ。確かに誕生日当日に召喚とはいささか請求とは感じるけれど、私はおおむね赤座に賛成です。年頃の娘ですもの。早く良き夫を得て子を産むべきです。
最後のたった一人の大事な白が不慮の事故で命を落としてしまったら困りますものね。
I wasn't concerned. I wasn't considered a criminal. At least not publicly. Been summoned here every year since my arrival to deliver my report as the last white. In other words, I didn't like this place at all.
確かに私たち3人であれば赤座を止めることはできるわ。でもねえオランピア、あなただって早く良き相手を見つけたいでしょ。
I nodded silently.
彼の行動は正しい。すべてこの島の法規にのっとっている。反対する理由がない。白を残すことを第一に考えるべきだ。
お二方がそうおっしゃるのならば。
I'm sure that Doma agrees with them.
どうま隔離の宮のひろこ様からお声はないの？
白を途絶えさせてはならぬと。
Their sister Shura glanced towards the blinds. Beyond those blinds is the grand chamber, Kakarinomiya, where Lord Hiroko is said to reside. Of course, I never had the chance to hear Lord Hiroko's voice before.
宗主、この世は暗闇であった。女神アマテラスが太陽を作り、女神つくよみが月を作った。そこにことよからまれびとであるヒルコ様が葦の船に乗り現れた。ヒルコ様はまずこの天狗塔を、さらに尊い3つの色をお作りになられ、それぞれに力を与えた。生には魂を天に返す力を、
王にはヒルコ様のお声を聞く力を、
関には呪われた地と土地を。
What did the red do to get cursed blood and land? Like, not gonna lie, I'd be upset. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to you? The primary colors were the highest ranking classes on this island. The outsider, Lord Hiruko, that he used to speak directly to his subjects from behind those blinds, but I don't think there's anyone there anymore. I really shouldn't think about that at a time like this.
なぜ王だけしかヒルコ様のお声が聞けないのでしょう。どうまあなたが嘘をついていると言いたいわけではないのよ。あのミスの向こうに行き、ヒルコ様のお声を聞けるのは王の長だけ。少しだけ不公平な気がしているのよ。
だがあなた方は魂を天に返すことができる。それは
そうそう。我が関など尊い力どころか呪われているのだからな。
The curse of the bed. Recall what Akaza told me.
お二方がそうおっしゃるのでしたら、これ以上のわがままは慎みますわ。でもね、オランピア、あなたは女としてとても幸運よ。
Why is that?
夫を自分で自由に選べるんですもの。他の者たちは数少ない候補の中から選ばねばならない。つまり望まぬ相手との婚姻も受け入れるということ。
Down to those that you do not love. Suppose she's right. Though the reality of the situation still hasn't settled in yet.
そんな顔しないでオランピア。意地悪を言ったわけではないのよ。ごめんなさいね。ただ自由に選べるということは、あなたを待ち構える罠もあるかもしれないということ。 世の中には本当に愚かでひどい男もいるのよ。可愛いあなたが辛い目にあったりしないか、今から不安で仕方がないの。
生涯たった一人の女を誠実に愛する男もいるぞ、大志。
そうでしたわね。
I'll keep everyone's advice in mind.
審問は無事に済んだようですね。昨日は少し私も請求すぎたのではと反省いたしました。お時間を割いていただくことになり恐縮ですが、どうか今一度ご足労願えればとお迎えに上がった次第です。
関には呪われた地と土地を。
His pompous attitude makes it hard to believe that anyone's cursed him. Heard that red are much more prosperous than the other colors.
いかがですか？それともこの後は何かもう予定でも。
Could be it, but it's not like I know where to start looking for my soulmate. Everything happened so suddenly yesterday. I should also apologize for acting hastily. There are a few things that I'd like to ask about. Will you lead the way? So I can choose any person to be my husband.
すでに思う相手が。
Not at all. Just recall that you mentioned it. You sure about this? Why is it that only I am allowed to choose? I believe you mentioned that marriage is determined by a person's color class.
つまり望まぬ相手との婚姻も受け入れるということ。
If there's anyone similar to my color close to choose from.
それはあなただけが天女島のものだからです。あなたは、いえ、この島のものほとんどが知らないと思いますが、正式に法で定められています。天女島の女は天狗島のどの色の男とも婚姻を結ぶことができると。
Wait, I've never heard of that before. You aren't toying with me, are you?
石化の際、聞く前にあの不幸な事件があったからでは。そしてあなたは島を去った。
How much does he know? If he really is in charge of all the records on the island, then he must know everything. My body tensed up from the anxiety and anger churning inside of me. No, I have to stay calm. Using myself in front of him now would be uncalled for.
言葉を選ばずに言えば、あなたが生まれ育った天女島は特殊な治外法権区域なのです。白の女だけが暮らす島。
Why am I just like so low? Hello?
男が住むことを許されない島。天狗島の者は何人たりとも近づいてはならないと伝えられる禁足地。はるか昔からそうであったと記録には残っていますが、確かな理由は定かではない。なぜそんなことになったのか、私も強い興味を抱いています。
Before you say anything more, I know nothing about what you've just told me.
でしょうね。先ほどの反応から見ても。
But I can say this. I'd appreciate if you'd keep to yourself and not meddle in my homeland to satisfy your own curiosity.
失礼しました。情報収集も私たち断りの大事な任務です。悪意はありませんでした。
Sorry about that. With all that's happened since yesterday, I've been a bit on edge. Knowing that the women of this island would get married when they reach 18, but I didn't expect that you would take such a great interest in my search for a husband. There was a hint of sarcasm in my voice.
とにかく現在重要なのはあなたがどの色の男も夫にできる。ですからどうぞ好きな相手を選んでください。
It's for you to see. I'm still struggling with the first step of figuring out where to start. The only men I've spoken with so far are Doma, Lord Jigen, Tsukuyomi, and the staff at Doma's estate.
そうそう。一応ここの副所長も紹介しておきます。おい、クローバー。起きてるか？寝てたら起きろ。
は？
はじめまして、お嬢さん。俺が断りの副所長で、あらゆる女性の味方、クロバです。健康状態は良好と。
Couldn't keep up with him, but more importantly, his suddenly appearance took my breath away. His hair and skin. Wait, is he... Sorry if I'm mistaken, but are you of the black?
ご名答。
People of the color class here, I've never met one before. It suddenly struck me how rude I was being, and I quickly bowed my head in apology. I'm sorry. I heard how rare the black was, so I felt this. As a white, we were similar. Always stare at me with curiosity. This is why I always wanted to meet someone from the black who might understand. Please forgive me for being so rude.
気にしないよ。実際珍しいのは確かだ。白のあんたには負けるけど。むしろ親近感なんて嬉しいよ。これからもよろしく。
Thank you very much.
ところで、麗しのオランピア殿。評判と。
は？
王のドーマの愛人、真珠の人形、純白の女神とそうそうたる噂だけど、なかなかどうして素直じゃないか。
Just a bit flustered right now.
今さら取り繕っても無駄無駄。
Kind of black cord around. That black cord around your neck. How was I able to tell you about my health?
え？
Huh?
もしかして今まで病気にかかったことがない？医療院に行ったこともない？
I don't believe so.
素晴らしい。オランピアは健康優良児だったか。そうだそうだ。健康が一番。医療院なんて行くことないぞ。
Why are you laughing?
いやいや、嬉しくて笑ったんだよ。悪かったな。許してくれ。
Doesn't make any sense.
そんな疑いの目で見なさんな。これは聴診器って言ってな。こうして当てて悪いところを探す。
Stethoscope. I've read about them before. No idea we had them on Tego Island. A tool to tell you of your body's distempers. How wonderful. She is so sheltered.
新鮮な反応だろ、クロバ。
ああ、新鮮すぎてこの場で恋しそうだ。
What? Playing with me, aren't you? I think you should not behave so rudely.
もし病気になったらここに来い。ちゃんと医師免許は持ってる。無料で見てやるから。
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Billiana, your one and only villainess and variety streamer. No, thank you. Born on Tenyo Island, and I've never seen that tool before. We've been seen as primitives by those in Tengu Island we don't deserve to be laughed at.
ああ、ごめん。だよな。俺が悪かった。
Surprised at how quickly he apologized.
あんたが健康有料児なのが嬉しくて、つい調子に乗ったのと。
Thank you for the follow.
天女島のことは、俺たち断りでさえ完璧に把握してるわけじゃないからさ。つい興味が。
A mystery. Should have lashed out at him like that. We rarely had visitors from Tengu Island. Makes sense that our circumstances wouldn't be well known. As seriously as Akaza takes his job, he must have had his concerns as well. Because I've gotten so accustomed to protecting myself against others. It's difficult to speak with people like this. But saying nothing wasn't going to fix things. Should calm my nerves for now. Wasn't thinking about it from your point of view. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell them what a wonderful place Tenyo Island was, but I couldn't. No way they could see for themselves the beauty of the island. Not even I could go to the island now. All that was good about it was gone. Kaza, I should apologize again for speaking so harshly.
いえ、特に気にしてはいませんよ。
ま、文化の違うものが遭遇すれば、大なり小なりいさかいが起きるものだ。でも俺たちはもうこれくらいにして仲良くやろうじゃないか。
Right, right.
そういえばオランピア殿は婿探しを始めたとか？珍しい色同士、俺などいかがでしょう？向こうの部屋に診察台という名のベッドがあります。
クローバー、冗談はそれくらいにしておけ。自分からいさかいの種をまいてどうする？
One second, I'm checking something.
ごめんごめん。そうだよな。何もかも新鮮で初々しくて、ついつい欲望に抗えず。
By you.
というわけで以後よろしくな、オランピア。
This dude. So fine. It's like he's not even my favorite, so I don't really care about him. It's not fit to be my husband at all. I'd better not get too involved with him. We're done. If you'll excuse me, I have to begin looking for my future
待て
husband.
待て、世間知らずのお嬢さん。
Not your
これから
princess.
どこへ？婿探しなら男がたくさんいそうな場所に行くべきだ。それとも俺とデートなんてしてみるか？
これもご存知ありませんか？好ましく思う相手と二人きりになるための方法です。
She is the most sheltered person there is. Here we go out on a date with men like you. Date is.
そうすねるな。とにかくそんな堅苦しい喋りはもうやめとけ。
Brother.
あんたはただでさえ近寄りがたい存在なんだから、もっと親しみやすさを演出しないと。
I think yesterday's square.
別に恋人とかじゃなくて友人でもそうだろ。ニコリともしない、血も涙もないやつとはお近づきになりたくないだろ。
Then the people with resting bitch face are just don't have any friends then. Any
だ
emotion.
ろだろだからひとまずは愛想よくしとけ。
Yo, keep that in mind. To go to Yomi, I know someone who should be living there now.
あれ、下に知り合いなんて意外だな。なんてやつ？
His name is Tsukuyomi. He took care of me back on Tenyo Island.
ああ、そういえば聞いたことあるな。でもいいのか？
What do you mean?
まさか知らないわけじゃないだろ。黄泉のやつらの
What do you mean fed?
魂が太陽を輝かせる糧になるといえば確かに名誉だよな。でもな、黄泉のやつらは地下暮らしで基本的に上に出ることを許されていない。あそこに住む者は大きく分けて2つ。1つは地上で罪を犯し追放された者、後輩の不出来扱いされ地上のどの式にも属せない者たちだ。不出来な色は生まれてすぐに黄泉に落とされる。つまり黄泉にいるのはもう二度と太陽を見られないものと、今まで
Tense at Kuro's explanation. Sorrow, remorse, anger. The sort of emotions inside was making it hard for me to breathe. Can't believe how stupid I am. Thought I understood everything, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Very same people who sacrificed their souls to the sun were those who could never see it. I see. That's all I could say. Felt like I was going to crumble from the weight and sorrow of being reminded of that fact. Can't believe it never dawned on me until now that the people of Yomi aren't blessed by the sun. I knew that all along, but I didn't think about what it really meant. I'm such a fool.
いや、浅はかってほどでは。
The sun would never shine upon them. The mere thought sent a shiver down my spine. They would never feel the warmth of the sun. Some had never even seen it before. Despite those living conditions, people are still living down there now. Their souls were what made the sun shine. Someone who offers prayers to the sun. I should know more about the people there. I know it's asking a lot, but I still want to go there. I want to see for myself what Yomi is like.
でしたら私たちも同行します。黒羽の言う通り、あなたの身に何が起きるかわからない。
I feel my body tense up.
ですが、私個人としては知ることは必要だと考えます。死は力となります。 知らなかったものを知ることはあなたに何らかの変化をもたらすでしょう。
Change. Strangely, his words seemed to strike a chord inside me. My own fears, but I still wanted to learn more and expand my knowledge. Couldn't help but want to learn as much as I possibly could.
読みへ降りますか？
Yes, let's go. Stepped outside of the Kaza Kuroba, taking notice of the shrine gate. So, what are your thoughts on Lord Hiruko?
なぜ突然そんなこと？
The Amano Mihashira was created by order of the outsider Lord Hiruko, right?
そうですね。奉納された章で組み上げています。
地上の者たちの魂でヒルコ様とやらの鳥居を作る。そして黄泉の者たちの魂で太陽を輝かせる。一体どっちが名誉なんだろうな。悪い、あんたには答えにくい質問だった。
No. A greater honor. I'm not sure how to answer that. Feeling somewhat guilty, I looked up at the skate gleaming under the sun. Lord Hiruko lives in the Grand Chamber, Shanaten, right? Think that's really true?
オランピアらしからぬ発言ですね。
You're right, I'm sorry. Not that I doubt Lord Hiruko, but is someone really the only one who can hear his voice?
まあ、そう言いたくなる気持ちもわかる。少なくとも俺が知る限り、ここしばらくは全く出てきていない。
That's what I thought too.
ここだけの話なんだけどさ、やっぱり俺も興味があって、あのミスを開けてみようとしたんだ。
What happened?
点でダメ。押しても引いても、ちょっとばかり殴っても声をかけても、何しても反応なし。
Which means...
あのミスの向こうは物気の殻だったりしてな。
クローバー、滅相なことを言うな。
これくらい許せ。俺も生きてるうちに一度くらいヒルコ様のご尊顔を拝んでみたいのさ。ああ、きっとあれだ。尊いヒルコ様は俺なんかと会いたくなかったんだ。
Maybe Lord Hiruko really isn't there.
オランピア、あなたは王以外の国に足を運んだことがありますか？
Huh? No, I've only passed through them by carriage or seen them from the balcony.
では読みへ行くついでに原式の区だけでもご案内しましょうか。すべての地区を回るとなると一日潰れますから。
Yes, if you don't mind.
私たちが今立っているここは中央管理区と呼ばれています。天の御柱とイシャナ店、断りや軍の本部、そして広場があり、どの色相のものでも自由に立ち入り可能となっています。
Tell color class and maybe I can start searching for my husband.
他の区のこともざっと説明しておくか。まずは原式の赤、青、王。独式の主、党、王力、力、勢力、力性、生死、死、赤死。ここまでの12の式は多少の差はあれど、髪や瞳にその固有の色を持つ。 性なら青色の髪や瞳というように。だが交配しても親と同じ色が生まれるとは限らない。半分くらいは茶に近い色になる。彼らは有識に分類され、色の濁りによってさらに甲乙に分かれている。この甲乙が現在この天狗島で最も人口が多い。それ以外の式に関してはま、そのうち。
ではまず聖へ向かいましょう。
Well, this blue looks so vivid from up close. Its primary color, just like yellow, but the difference is so stark it's fascinating. The blue tiles top the white walls were both deep in color and bright at the same time.
ご存知の通り、聖の長は修羅大師です。あの方はこの天狗島で初めて女性でありながら、その地位に就かれたのです。
Yes, I'm well aware. I know she's a good person, but
まあ、こんなところに真珠色の蝶が。
どうぞご容赦を、修羅大師。本日は大げさな紅葉ではございません。天狗島の地理に疎い彼女をいろいろと案内しているところでして、お目当りでしたらすぐに退散いたします。
咎めたわけではないのよ。オランピアが私たち聖を訪れるなど初めてのことで少し驚いただけ。ね、オランピア、日に2度もあなたに会えるなんて嬉しいわ。
yet that I haven't visited sooner to think that the Blue District would be so beautiful.
でしょう。私はこの聖がこの天狗島で一番素晴らしいと思っているのよ。もっとも他の式の者たちもそうでしょうけれど。
Elder Sister gave a small wave with their fan.
私たち聖は魂を天に返す力を得た。罰、それは命を終えた者たちの魂を章に変える力。あの天の御柱を見るたびに誇らしい気持ちになるわ。鳥居に埋め込まれた章の多くは私たち聖が罰により形にしたもの。
パッツ。
聖の方々のお力はこの天狗島になくてはならないものです。我々断りも感謝しております。
あなたがお世辞なんて珍しい。それとも真珠色の蝶の前だから？
私もそろそろ若造は卒業したいと考えておりまして。では次がありますのでこの辺りで失礼いたします。
オランピア、お婿さんが決まったらすぐに教えてね。
I will. Even Knocker smiled hastily turned to leave.
いやー、久しぶりに間近で見たけど相変わらずの迫力だな。さすがマレビトのドーマ殿、次元殿と並び立つだけある。
But Hideko wasn't the only outsider. There were three others on Tengu Island. Jigen of the red, Doman of the yellow, and...
クロバ、お前も一言くらい挨拶しろ。
俺となんか会話したくないって。
Did they not get along? That I really get along with her either.
さて、次は席に行ってみるか。
おや、 若人たちが揃って顔を見せるとは。
ご無沙汰しております、次元殿。実は彼女にこの席を見せてやりたいと思いまして。
急ぎの使いでも出してくれれば何か菓子でも用意しておいたのに、気が利かぬな赤座。
申し訳ありません。
Kaza. He's acting modestly now.
次元殿、相変わらずお元気そうで何よりです。
今のところ医療院の世話にならずに済んでいるよ。
それが一番です。
After shaking hands with Kuroba, Lord Jigen turned to me with a gentle smile.
オランピア、たまにはこうして島の中を歩くのも悪い気分ではないだろ。
Yes.
屋敷で書を読みふける日々が悪いとは言わぬ。だがこの世には自分で歩いて探すことでしか得られぬものもある。私はそなたにそれを知ってほしいのだ。
Yes, I certainly will.
うん、良い顔だ。覇気が戻ってきたな。
I instinctively put my hand on my cheek.
知るべきことを知りなさい。己の未来のために。
とまあ、関と誠はこのような感じです。王はさすがに説明は不要でしょう。
I'm so used to my game just fucking up around that part. I'm just so used to it that I'm just like, damn, it's about to just it's just about to just like start skipping and just, oh my god, I'm just so used to it. But I have new equipment, so I'm gonna keep going for a little while longer.
その他の雲、必要とあらばまた日を改めてご案内します。
For a while before responding. Thank you very much, but next time I'll try to go around on my own. To be honest, I was a bit scared to go out, especially since I've rarely been out by myself. Now that you both showed me around, I think I can handle it now. Thank you both.
そうそう、やっぱり笑ってる方がいい。
Huh? Smile? Was I smiling?
笑っていましたね。確かに。あ、
Smiled in front of others. I couldn't believe myself. It's true that I was feeling happier. So, maybe we should get going, you know, to Yomi.
ここが地上と黄泉を隔てるクナドの鳥居です。関所になっており、通行手形がなければ通ることはできません。
The gate was situated between the secondary and Pied district. Surroundings seemed lonely and barren. So this is Kunado.
黄泉へは長い坂を降りていきます。昔からよもつ平坂と呼ばれているそうですが、誰がそう呼び始めたのか。
Yomotsu Hirasaka. It's so dark down there.
私と黒羽が手形を持っていますから、事情を話して同伴者という形でお連れします。
Thank you. Headed down the long, dark slope. Cold air clung to my legs. People actually live down here? Yomi. Learned from Tsukiyomi that it was an ancient word meaning land of the dead. I wonder who decided that was a good name. Then again, Tsukiyomi is kind of a strange name too. Tsukuyomi, is it just coincidence that his name is the same as the god who created the moon? That aside, are we there yet? I would be hesitant to continue onward if it weren't for Akaza and Kuroba's presence beside me. That was how quiet and unsettling it was.
もうすぐ着く。
Soon enough, I began to see something up ahead.
到着だ。
I was taken aback at the sight of it. I thought this place would be so desolate. I assumed Yomi would be as dark and eerie as the slope leading down to it. I know where I'm gonna stop. How bright it is here. The buildings around us are all so colorful. Some parts were old and run down, while other parts were exquisitely decorated. It was a collection of so many different colors in one place, yet there was a curious sense of unity to it. It was very different from the rigidly arranged structures on the surface. Didn't expect it to be like this.
楽しそうだな。
Sorry, I've always wanted to visit Yomi, but Doma never allowed me to come down here.
従順だ。よくしつけられてる。
She was never let out. Eddie thinks I'm a coward who can't go against Doma. For some reason, experiencing this kind of regret was strangely refreshing. Never looked anyone in the eye or spoke to them before. Stayed as a doll all these years, but being with Akaza and Kuroba like this was affecting me in new ways. She literally could not leave. I can be myself now. Cluster Morales. Are they real?
ちゃんと本物だぞ。読みは地上と環境が違うからな。狂い咲きは珍しいことじゃない。
Is that so? Bright red flowers adorn the main street. It could have been beautiful here. Spider lilies.
見てあの子、真っ白じゃない。
Oh my god, Karen. You can't just ask people why they're white. I looked around and saw some residents of Yomi watching me from a distance. Kaza calmly brought his hand to the hilt of his katana.
どうやったらあの色になるの？それともまさか色が剥がれ落ちてもうすぐ死ぬ子？
Did she just say fade?
バカ！お前は知らないんだな。あれが上で有名な白のオランピア様だ。
え？それってあの太陽の？
間違いない。俺は読み落ちになる前、あの方の舞台を見たことがある。
すごい。それが確かなら、本物の白が俺たちの目の前にいるのか。正真正銘の白。真っ白だぞ。初めて見た。そうか。あの色が白。
Even though they were curious and talked about me, they still kept their distance. Seems that I'm not welcome here. Do you think we should go back?
少なくともあなたが恥じたり自分を責めたりする必要はありませんよ。
Hearing him speak to me so gently came as such a surprise that it rendered me speechless.
そもそも無理やりに魂を引き剥がしているわけではありません。寿命が尽きた命を天に返しているだけでしょう。ドーマ殿のことを快く思わない者も確かにいますが、同時に感謝する者もいる。なぜなら彼はこの黄泉の者たちに名誉を与えたから。
オランピア、そう怖がらずに彼らをよく見てみるといい。上では見かけない色ばかりだろ。
Did he mention it?
せっかく黄泉に降りたんだし、医者の俺から後輩に関して少し説明しておくよ。例えば生と王で婚姻を結んだとする。その場合生まれる子は親と同じ生、王か、その2つの色が混ざり合った緑。ここまでが成功。
Successes?
親と同じ色とは限らないってことさ。 さっきも言ったように半分は茶系の色になる。さらに交配を繰り返していく中で親とは全く違う色が出ることがある。中には見たこともない珍しい色だったり、一人で複数の色を持っていたり。だが上のやつらはそういう色を見たくないから無地としてここに押し込めた。
Lower tier compare passive rare colors and those exhibiting multiple color traits. So the parents standing, those classified as Versi must live in Yomi and are target harassment.
そして二度と日の当たる場所には出てくるなと命じた。
Didn't know what to do. Just look away or keep my eyes on the crowd. Here in Yomi because of their color.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Hint away from the sunlight just because of their color.
不出来な色である無地の扱いはそんなものだ。
Failures. What a horrible word to use. Proud again. Want to say something to them, but I wasn't sure what we said. Suddenly.
上のやつらにとっては耐え難いぐらい醜い色なんだろうな。
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。だとしたら本物の白だぞ。
捕まえた方がいいのか。
Don't say that. Storm rising from deep inside my heart could no longer be controlled. Doesn't matter what everyone on the surface says. It's no disgusting colors, none. My anguished outburst filled the air and made the silence that followed even more pronounced. People of Yomi were staring at me. They were just standing, their eyes fixed upon where I stood. As if time had stopped. Even Akaza and Kuroba were silent. Such a fool for saying that. I'm sorry, I really should go. Quickly turned around when someone suddenly tugged on my jacket.
お待ちください、オランピア様。
Huh?
まさかあなた様のような方からそんな言葉が聞けるとは思わず申し遅れました。私は無地のマスハナと申します。突然声をおかけした非礼をどうかお許しください。
I need to apologize. It's fine, really.
ありがとうございます。
She smiled with relief.
私はこのような色なので生まれてすぐにこの読みへ送られました。
Hint of blue in her ash-colored hair looks so lovely on her. There are multiple hues of blue, which doesn't make any sense.
先ほど黒羽様がおっしゃったでしょ。私たちのような不出来な色は上で生きることを許されません。 They really don't like brown or blacks. Which is a crazy ass sentence because of this. Considering where they're at. It's just a whole ass color wheel. 時折上から見える方々は私たちを見ると眉を潜めます。
It sounds bad, but if you actually know, if you actually do know, this world, it's literally based on color, which sounds even worse.
でもあなた様は違うのですね。どうもありがとうございます。
Oh, but I wasn't right for her to thank me when what I said earlier was in defense of myself. Your eyes were so kind despite their sorrow. I wanted to see your smile. Think how your hair was the same color as the ocean on a rainy day. Sorry that I never tried to learn more about Yomi until now. We all have unusual colors, but that doesn't make us disgusting. Never. Someone on the surface ever makes a face at you, make a face right back at them, or ignore them if you want, but don't ever feel bad. You should be proud of your beautiful color. It is a beautiful color!
オランピア様、申し訳ありません。あなた様が私のようなものに失礼します。
I'm sorry if it was something I said.
困って逃げたんだよ。嬉しくて何を言っていいかわからなくなる時ってないか？
Really? Just mean that they looked happy now.
赤座よ。これなら大丈夫そうだな。
逆に不安が増さないか。威勢が良すぎて自分で揉め事を作りそうだ。
ああまあ確かに。
It's not true. Well, it's, well, you know.
まあその時は俺が片付けよう。
Did he actually say something kind again? I must be imagining things. Crowd began to disperse and the people bowed their heads to us before they departed. Even without seeing their faces, I could tell they were happy. I hope I'm right. There really are a lot of colors here. I would never have known just had I just stayed on the surface. Never crossed my mind.
あなたもこの天狗島の言い伝えはご存知でしょう。ヒルコ様がこの島と資源の錦を作った。その石、聖、王、それぞれの霊玉を2つに分かち、男と女ができた。
She reminded me that I have to look for a husband.
そこからさまざまな色が生まれ、今に至る。
夢があるおとぎ話だよな。俺としては遺伝子の性質を指してると思ってるんだが。
What do you mean?
俺のは夢のない研究論だ。興味があるなら今度二人きりでゆっくりと。
Let me think about it. Sounds interesting but dangerous at the same time.
そうだ。せっかく読みに来たんだし、俺の友達も紹介しておくよ。おそらくあんたのお気に入りの場所になる。
What place?
ほら、あそこに見えるひときわ大きい建物だ。紫禁城って店。豪華な風呂屋でな。さらには食事処や遊技場、何でも揃ってる。
Bathhouse. Tsukiyomi mentioned something like that before. They have special herbal baths, don't they? I've always wanted to try them.
そんなに俺と二人きりになりたいか。どこから洗ってほしい？
Not with you. It's hard to believe that you're the deputy director of the Kotowari.
ひとまず行きましょう。あそこにはこの読みで確実に信頼できる者がいる。
Incredible. It's even more lavish than Doma's matter. And again, something so magnificent and unique, they could hardly be compared. So just see, I didn't even know where to look first. There are clustered amaryllis here too.
美しいお嬢さん、恋の行方を占いませんか？
Husband! Turned around at the unfamiliar voice and found young men smiling at me.
お題はいりません。ただ、この水盤にそっと手を入れてかき回すだけ。
My love fortune.
悩んでる。はじめまして、麗しのオランピア。僕は死のヨスが。突然声をかけて驚かせてごめんね。つくよみから常々君のことを聞いていたものだから。
Oh, you know Tsukiyomi?
うん、それなりに長い付き合い。だから僕に敬語は使わなくていいよ。
He's probably a good person if he's friends with Tsukiyomi. Try to observe him without making it too obvious.
というわけで、本当に恋占いはどう？お婿さん探しを始めたんだろ？
You know?
風の噂でね。
Sat down and placed my hand in the basin. Slowly the flower petals floating atop the water began to move. I wasn't stirring my hand very much at all, but the petals rose and fell in a dance around it. Hope I hear something good.
素晴らしい。これは幸せな兆しだ。もうすぐ運命の相手と巡り会える。そう。たま。
I better meet my soulmate. You sure you're not just saying that, are you?
こう言うと女性が喜ぶのは確かだけど、君に関しては本当。君は稀に見る強運の持ち主みたいだね。悪を跳ねのけて幸せを手繰り寄せるだろう。
Really, I hope you don't mean to tease me by saying so. The rumor you heard is true. I am searching for my future husband.
信じていいよ。ただし残念ながら、占いに絶対の保証はない。
I mean, he's not wrong.
君が悪しき振る舞いをすると、運命も悪しき方に傾いてしまう。
I'll keep that in mind. Couldn't help but sit straight in my seat. Looked around and saw Kaza and Kuroba speaking to someone else. Turned back to Yosuga and asked in a hushed voice, "So what did Tsukiyomi say about me? Did he say anything strange?"
そうだな。泳ぎが得意で、何度注意しても深いところに一人で潜ってしまうし、荒波をものともしないとか。
I just like to swim.
魚を追いかけるのに夢中になり、サンゴに激突して額から血を流しながら大泣きしたとか。
I mean, to be fair, why, that Tsukiyomi only to have a nice long chat with him.
なるほど。かの麗しのオランピアはそのように野生味あふれる女性であったのかと。真珠の人形、純白の女神と噂される日の舞手とは思えぬ振る舞い。
That was all. I was a child. Did he happen to say anything else?
そうだな。一糸まとわぬ姿で海に飛び込んでいたとか。
It was also a long time ago. Tsukiyomi taught me that I needed to wear a bathing suit when swimming around Tengu Island.
そうだね。それがいい。
All the other girls in Tenyu Island went swimming without. A voice suddenly caught in my throat. Oh no, talk about the islands bringing tears to my eyes. Can't cry now. He'll think I'm strange.
まあそんな調子でつくよみからはいろいろと教わっていてね。
Do you know where he is? I actually came here to see him.
残念ながら今はいない。その天女島に行ってる。すぐ戻る時もあるし、1週間以上向こうにとどまることもある。
I see.
心配しなくても大丈夫だよ。彼はここの地下に今日構えているから。
Huh? Even deeper underground?
だから遊びに来ていれば、そのうち会えるよ。
I don't think he's lying, but...
おい、ヨスが、占いは終わったか？この子は不老母所望だぞ。
Before I knew it, Kazan and Kuroba were standing behind me. But they didn't hear me. They see me tearing up earlier.
おや、僕としたことが。
Completely forgot. Tsukiyomi told me before about this bathhouse.
でも今日は無理だな。あいにくと全部塞がってるんだ。ごめんね。
相変わらず繁盛してんな。
皮肉なものだよね。極楽を求めて地獄に下るなんて。
I mean...
まあ、むしり取れるだけむしり取ってやるんだな。
But they often refer to Yomi that way.
オランピア、どうせつくよみに会いに来るんだろう。明日はどうかな。準備しておくから。
I love him so much.
どんな湯がいい？美肌、血行改善、体力増強、怪我や内身、くじきの治癒、何でも要望。でも、花婿さん探しを始めたなら、来たるべき日のために。
That actually sounds really lovely. Haven't had a bath in a hot minute.
美肌かな。
Husband. Felt my cheeks grow flushed at the thought. Well, if you say so.
受けたまわりました。では、明日のご来店をお待ちしております。
Yosuga bowed gracefully and bid us farewell.
Yasashitou そうなやつだったろ?
Yes, I can't wait for my bath tomorrow.
この読みで少なくとも彼だけは信用に値します。何かあった時にはあそこに逃げ込んでください。軍の者がこの読みを巡回してはいますが、時間によりますからね。
Could it be that you don't want me down here, Akaza?
危険という意味なら地上でも同じです。先日のようにまたあなたの心身を脅かすものが出てくるかもしれません。ですがそれを防ごうとすれば、あなたには屋敷に閉じこもっていただくしかない。もっともあなたは今までほとんど外に出ることがありませんでしたね。その方がよろしいでしょうか。
Appreciate your concern, but I need to leave the manor in order to find my soulmate.
ではそのように。
珍しいな。お前が夕方まで留守にするなど、すぐに逃げ帰ってくるだろうと思っていた。
There we go. Yesterday that was going on. Like, of course I need to go out to search for my damn husband. Of course I'd be out late. Got a year, bro. But I've changed. Learn that you were deceiving me. Someone of the white can marry anyone they please.
騙していたとは人聞きが悪い。お前が傷つかぬよう伝えなかっただけだ。確かに法では可能とされているが、
その時は責任を取って私が相手を務めます。
大半の男はお前に怯えて近寄らぬはずだ。中には興味半分で近づく者もいるだろうが、もちろんそれは愛などではない。
Way to just trash on her dreams, man.
忌まわしい白であるお前を心の底から愛す男などいない。
You have a lot of nerve! It's the fact that I know what happens is what makes me so mad at him.
いいな。お前が誰かを愛せるのか。私は心配でたまらないのだ。白の娘よ。お前が誰かを殺してしまわないか。
This man has all the audacity.
私は哀れでたまらないのだ。お前を愛した男があのような苦しみを味わうのかと。油断せぬことだ。
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて 母さんのように幸せになると。
Mother. God, I hate this man. How long am I going for? Jeez, it's gonna be 3 hours. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm gonna move over here. Okay. Alright, and that I love Ultimate games, but at the same time, their frickin' common routes are so long. It never fails. I know where I want it to end, that I'm just like, it's already gonna be 3 hours. Jesus! Ugh. I lose myself in these games, I swear to God. One day, I'll just get to a whole route. But anyways. I don't have my schedule out yet. I'm still making it. So if anything, keep an eye out on my socials. So yeah, it should be getting it out hopefully by tomorrow. Yes, by tomorrow. All right. So either tomorrow or Monday. Latest Monday. All right. So thank you for being with me today. So good night, goodbye, or whenever you're watching this. Bye.